This challenge eludes me for some reason. It's not even that hard.
My wife still doesn't believe in me!
Giant Hogwith, thank you for the Prime, I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, it really does help any kind of contribution that you can make to the cause. Alright, next thing, this looks kind of okay. I'm a big fan of Lightning Spire. Lightning Spire is so strong in this game. In 1 it was okay, in 2 it is like the absolute greatest thing to start the game with. I used to be a Fireball believer, but now like I was converted to the Church of the Lightning Spire, you know. And it all happened because someone on YouTube was like, you should try starting with Lightning Spire, and I was like, okay, let's give it a try, and I was like, this is actually really strong. So I wonder if the Silent Spectres just completely disable the Lightning Spires. They probably do. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the Silent Spectres were introduced directly as a counter to what I'm doing. A funny thing, I was looking up the patch note, and I just did it during the stream. Like, I saw a discussion on Steam that said something along the lines of, why is this game so opposed to you having fun, or something like that, and I found that really funny. I don't know, I have great fun with this game. Except when it comes to big modified enemies, those are not fun. I think the least fun that I've had with a modified enemy actually has been one time that I got like an Immortal Fleshy Fiend. Oh, that was so bad, the Immortal Fleshy Fiend. Because it had like 1800 HP and it revived 2 times. And there were like 5 of them. It was terrible. Okay, time for Pain Mirror. Pain Mirror does the job here. I don't think it does the job here. Like, maybe it would, but this guy ruins everything because it summons Bone Knights and it summons Bone Shamblers, and I still don't deal I still don't deal far damage with Pain Mirror. That will happen a little bit later, so maybe we reroll this. It's looking like a reroll. So I like this. This is super easy to deal with. Just like place a Lightning Spire, maybe another Lightning Spire here, and that will kill everything. What I don't like is the last one is here, and the level is like super mazy. So Pain Mirror doesn't do a good job here. Getting to the last one is gonna be quite an ordeal as well. I'm just gonna reroll. Modified Fire Imp. The level layout is also bad. Not to mention that I cannot even see the gates. Fey Orc. This should be fine, right? Like, I would like to believe that I can do this. Didn't kill the orcs. Alright, but it did kill everything else, and that's what I needed to achieve so I could kill the orcs with only Lightning Spire. Beautiful. That was one turn of Pain Mirror and it killed everything except for the mushrooms. Well, you know how it goes. By the way, the Batrad, if you're still here, sorry for a 10 minutes follow only thing that I have. But lately there's been a lot of spam bots. Those ones that want to, you know, sell you followers and stuff like that. Those are very annoying, and having the 10 minutes prevents them from spamming you. Yeah, like ever since I implemented the 10 minutes, that has seen a great reduction in the amount of spam that I have to deal with. Funnily enough, only once since I enabled the 10 minutes have I gotten one of those messages, and I got it after the stream ended. The guy was the most unlucky guy ever, probably, like the guy spamming, because I had ended the stream and I, for some reason, clicked back on the tab where I have like the stream manager, and I saw like that has a chat. And I saw the message after the stream had ended that guy spammed, and I reported it because of the spam, because yeah, no one likes that. So that guy just happened to be really unlucky, because normally I don't click on that window after I am done with the stream, but that time I did, and I found that, and the guy got instantly banned. I report those things and they get banned in like a minute. It is pretty funny. This level looks good. I do find it really, really funny to just blow up, blow up the level with Pain Mirror. Yeah, like it is really funny. Few levels come close to that. Few spells come close to that level of power. That's what I meant. I don't know if I killed these, or if the level had less of them. If the level had less of them, that's a step forward, because I do like it when there's less of these modified enemies. As I said earlier, 1 or 2 would be okay. More than that, it's not really that okay. so funny, but the gameplay based around you taking damage can sometimes hose you, as it already happened to me a couple of times. I have 17 experience. Let's get some spells. Not that one. That one is the worst spell in the game. Yeah. I think that Ritual of Revelation actually is the worst spell in the game. If not enough enemy units are in line of sight, allies will be targeted as well. Line has nowhere, has no place in such a high level spell. Like I would understand if it was level 5 or so, like high risk, high reward kind of thing. But it costs a ton of HP. You have to channel it for a while. If you don't complete the channel, you don't summon the dudes that heal you. Yeah, that spell is that shouldn't be as bad as it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. Horde of Halfmen, on the other hand, is really, really strong. I am a big fan of Horde of Halfmen. Yeah, of course. How could I have forgotten my signature spell, Word of Chaos? We are going to be getting that for sure. This works fine. Yeah, this works fine. I'm not that much of a fan. Nothing really deals that much damage. There's poison and there's guys that have a bunch of HP, and guys that drain spell charges. I guess that I don't really care that much about the spell charges anymore. And yet there is no tile that is safe. I guess that every tile should be marked as dangerous because of these tombstones. You know, it would be real nice. Like we're adding wish lists. Like we're adding stuff for the wish list. Is what I'm trying to say. But like, you see how when you're hovering these, there's like the monster list, right? Imagine if that stayed here instead of this text. That should be in how to play instead of here. Like imagine that list stays here and you can see the monsters and highlight them. But not only that, but if you press the threaten key, you can see every tile that those monsters threaten. If you're highlighting the monster name, that would be absolutely great. Like I would use it right now because I want to land in a tile where I am threatened, but not threatened by the green gorgons, if possible. I'm probably just gonna reroll. I think I could do that, but I'm probably just gonna reroll. Yeah, this is great. This is quite doable indeed. Your number one quality of life issue in this game is that the one chests are too hard to see on some tile sets. I agree. Yeah, I think that there's definitely some work to be made when it comes to visual clarity. Uh, Modified monsters, gates, chests, um, those things that are like offensive, or like those offenders is what I'm trying to say, should be reworked into not being like that, and it shouldn't really be that difficult of a thing to do. Uh, and I am sure Dylan already knows about that because like that's one of the first pieces of feedback that I provided. Like things look too samey at times. There we go. As I have said a couple of times, I don't know how you do blood magic without Dreamwalk. I had a run like that some time ago. I don't remember if I put it on YouTube. If I didn't, I probably should have. But it was a lot more difficult than it would have been had I grabbed Dreamwalk. Yeah. Word of Chaos. The greatest spell that exists in this game. Going a little bit low on HP, but I didn't really feel like it was going to be a problem. The Ghostly Warlocks are a bit annoying. Because these guys are... they have physical damage and they're immune to physical, so... You know what I should get? I should get Prince of Ruin. Ah, yeah, Ogre Mage. Of course. There we go. Another level that should be fine, I would like to believe. Oof! I'm taking quite a bit of damage. That was quite a bit of damage indeed. But I have Dreamwalk, so I'm just gonna go back to full HP. I just have to not die from my 125 HP. There we go. Things are going fine. But I'm starting to really wonder, like, what exactly am I going to spend my experience on? I have so much experience. I guess that I could get a way to strongly heal in case I need it, like for example Soul Tax or Word of Beauty. Yeah, that Blood Magic run that I was talking about earlier was using Word of Beauty to heal. I do not recommend using Word of Beauty to heal. Yeah, because you tend to not want to use it because you're gonna heal something that has a bunch of HP, and you have to like lower its HP again. Can be painful. I was thinking Flesh Fiend, but I think Ritual of Revelation is a much better summon spell. Like it summons a lot more things, and I don't have to spend so much experience on it because it's not only Flesh Fiend with Wormlord, it's also the Worm spell. It casts it even if you don't have it, but if you have it, you can apply an upgrade to it, and you can make it summon a Toxic Worm Ball, or an Iron Worm Ball, or a Ghost Worm Ball. I think the Toxic one is the best. I guess with the armor that I have, I could, or like with the experience that I have, I mean, I could make it so that I could get Armageddon Blade. I think that's what it's called. It's an enchantment chaos, right? Armageddon Blade. Grants target ally a melee version of Annihilate, gaining any bonuses you have to that spell. And you can give it mass armaments. Casts on a connected group of allies, which means casts it on absolutely all of your dudes if they're connected. I thought it was like, at first I thought it was like a targeter, like a fireball, or something like this, but no, it casts it on everyone that is next to someone else, which very strong, very strong. Probably I am going to do that right now, actually. Provides unit with a melee version of Mega Annihilate instead of normal Annihilate, but Mass Armaments does more. This thing deals 74 damage or something in melee, right? Yeah, it's like the only 3x3 that actually deals the amount of damage that you would expect 3x3 to do in melee. More 3x3s should deal this amount of damage. I wonder why is it specifically 74. I really do wonder how Dylan calculates these numbers. Clay Fear Phase. Fear Bolt. Teleports victims randomly up to 3 tiles away and inflicts fear for 2 turns. That is vile. Yes, I do not like these things existing, because I don't like Troublers. And these are Troublers but worse, because it's Troublers but they stun you. Most of the things are dead. The only things left to kill are these guys. And now everyone has Annihilate. Yeah, melee range Annihilate. Big damage, except for this guy that is resistant to Annihilate. That's a shame. But yeah, that's actually really strong. I like that. I liked that. Will be helpful in Realm 20, I'm pretty sure. Let's get Annihilate next. We get Annihilate, we can upgrade Annihilate with comprehensive Annihilation. Doomstorm, Random Storms, nah. With hits from Annihilate, we jump to nearby targets if the main target is killed. I think I like them dealing dark and arcane damage as well. Like that will... They already deal a lot of damage with Annihilate, but that's even more damage. You know, I like playing the other games that I've been trying on stream, like Star of Providence and Isaac and those things. But I also like the kind of stream that playing Rift Wizard allows me to provide. With this kind of game, I can take my time and talk about whatever I want to talk about more often than not. My thought process in the game. That is what got me a viewer base. Even if small, it is still a viewer base, and that is not really something that I have when I am playing the other games, because I am aware that I'm not really able to do the thing that I like to do when I am streaming. I wish there was more games where I could, you know, do that kind of thing. The thought process, train of thought thing that I do in Crawl and in Rift Wizard. Maybe I should play more Jupiter Hell, but it is hard to do that on a game that I don't master, you know? I would like to say that I master Crawl and Rift Wizard, and because of that I am able to do that to the degree that I like it on those games. But on something like Jupiter Hill, like, I don't know a lot about Jupiter Hill. I'm not gonna say I don't know anything, but I don't know a lot. Like, I am a neophyte of Jupiter Hill. But I should indeed go back to it. Oof. That was quite a bit of damage. Okay, I think that that is enough to beat the level. Damage to Wizard 124 Chaos Fiend, 71 Lamasu. Yeah. A bit scary, but nothing too bad. We're fine. We're still alive. I have 500 HP. Man, this challenge does let you get ridiculously high amounts of HP. I like this level. Ooh. Frostspew Blood Mage. With Ice Ball. What is the difference between Magus and Mage? Because I always call it Blood Mage, but it is called Blood Magus technically. Ooh, I took a bunch of damage there. In 2 turns I lost almost all of my HP, and the scary thing here is that these guys are immune to fire and dark. That is a scary thing. Okay, I have my secret technique, Word of Chaos. Their Annihilate does not have a cooldown. Man, it is pretty busted. Alright. I'm glad that I realized that I was throwing and I avoided the throw. I am thinking of getting Twilight Gaze. All enemies in line of sight lose 50 Dark and 50 Holy resistance. These guys are super duper tanky. In fact, they almost killed me in my first game of Rift Wizard 1, or Rift Wizard 2 rather. Yeah, like modified phoenixes. I don't think they were Frost Spew, but they were modified phoenixes. My disdain for modified monsters. Yeah, like, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. It's been there since day one, literally. And the way that I saved the game is using this spell, Essence Flux. So the polarity of all the resistances, of the resistances of all other units in a 4-tile area. Fire resistance is swapped with ice, lightning is physical, dark holy, poison arcane. Really useful thing. But in this case, Twilight Gaze I think might be the better thing to do, the better thing to get. It also does well because it shreds the Furnace Fiends. How are we going to do this? Yeah, Twilight Gaze seems to be the correct thing. Twilight Gaze. And we are going to get... Resistance debuff, and that leaves me with 10 experience, which I'm going to use for another Soul Dark spell or Dark Holy spell, Soul Tax. And for Soul Tax, we're gonna get Arcane Taxation, so that we really hurt the Insanity Queen. We kill it a lot faster. The Flesh Colossus as well. Because Insanity Queen and the Flesh Colossus both have similar amounts of HP. And I have experience to maybe get Word of Chaos Echoing Chaos. It costs 5. I wanted it, but it's fine. Big damage to that thing. Dreamwalk. 1, 2, 3. Armageddon Blades. Another Dreamwalk. A Mirror. Didn't cast it first because things were stunned while I was setting up. Didn't make any sense. I would cast it again, but I'm a bit scared that casting it again is gonna get me killed. I guess that I can heal to make sure that it doesn't get me killed. My guys are not surviving that well. That is a bit worrisome, just a teeny tiny bit. How did that guy lose max HP? Do I have anything that drains max HP, or why did this guy lose max HP? It has 9,009. Yeah, this guy is also losing max HP. What is going on? No idea. That was pretty easy. So easy, in fact, that I still have plenty of the most powerful enemies in the level running around. Ooh! That guy just died, the Flesh Colossus. It was almost full HP and it just straight up died. Oh, it's because it was super weak to Holy. Ah, Wizard uses Soul Tax. Wizard deals 8,661 holy damage to Flesh Colossus with Soul Tax. What a nice line of text. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. $8,661 damage. You love to see it. Yeah, I still have to deal with all these phoenixes. Most of them are in their second life at least. Maybe this time I can actually start summoning stuff. I can cast my own Annihilate. Speed up the process of killing this thing. And there we go. Not bad. Damage to Wizard 598 Frost Spew Phoenix. Most of the other things dealt negligible damage compared to the Frost Spew Phoenixes. But fortunately I have the power of Dreamwalk and Soul Tax as well, with a bunch of big monsters to drain. So let's see, Realm 20, Mordred. It turns out that Mordred deals 200 dark damage with a poke. But Mordred, funnily enough, like I can start next to Mordred and Mordred is not gonna poke me. Mordred is gonna do Planar Interposition and then Void Tango, so Mordred is not gonna be next to me to poke me. I am playing Ogre Mage, however, so I can just start here, get this, and then just like pick up Teleport to chase after Mordred, to have Mordred poke me or something. Bay Towering Bone Shamblers. Tragic. Quite unfortunate, in fact. They just died too fast. Yeah, they just die way too fast. That is a bit of a problem. How do we deal with everything in these conditions? Should have gotten that a bit earlier. I wish Dreamwalk had any upgrades. I like how the icon is just a boot. Or is it a bed? It's a very abstract icon, if you think about it. Kinda looks like it could be a bed, but what is this? It being a boot makes more sense to me. Or a shoe. I like how this guy flashes between its normal color and blue. It's a Rave Moon Mage. Oh, Drider. Maybe that's how I got poisoned earlier, when I was so confused about how I got poisoned. But yeah, I am a bit... you know what? I am messing this up pretty badly. Like, I have access to a bunch of experience and all the spells in the game, kind of. Even if I don't have any skills, I surely have the tools to destroy Mordred. You know how I can easily kill Mordred? Glassify. With Glassify, Mordred is gonna get shredded by the Horde of Halfmen, the Minotaurs. Like, they may not deal that much damage, they do good damage with the Annihilate at least. Since Annihilate has a physical component. I should probably be using that instead of doing what I am doing. Yeah, the thing is that the nature of the Mordred fight is wildly different to everything else that I've done in the game so far. That's why I am a bit confused. Yeah, Pain Mirror is basically not doing anything. This guy hits me for 65 instead of 64. Sure. I guess it does have a little bit more HP than normally it has. Normally they have 256, I think. Yeah, 256, and this one has 263 because it split away from a guy that had 527. The question is, can I hold on 3 turns while I wait for Mordred to swap me over there, or should I move away now? Looks like I can just pull in the Python from Refuser 2 for the targeting border to Refuser 1 the game just instantly crashes instead of loading anything. Doesn't look like a mod for Refuser 1 for the border would be easy. That is tragic. That is a really, really sad thing to hear. I wonder what happened in the background of the game for like that to be so incompatible. It's so weird. Like when I heard of Rift Wizard 2, I thought that like one of the priorities was gonna be reworking, like rewriting the game in a different engine instead of Python, but it was still in Python. And at the start, I was grieving that quite thoroughly because of my old computer. But ever since I moved to the new computer, like really going from a what is it, 12-year-old processor to a 4-year-old processor made wonders, like actual wonders. The difference is super palpable in this game. Of all things in this game, it is also palpable in other games. Like for example, I played a little bit of Dark Souls 3. I guess that I am not completing that playthrough on stream. Or completing that playthrough at all. Like if I go back to Dark Souls, I'm probably just restarting the the playthrough. And I've also played a little bit of Sekiro on stream as well, and it runs good. It runs good, so yeah, it's wonderful. How do we do this? We still have 3 lives to go. I guess that taking some damage is fine. But is it better than just burning a teleporter to make sure that I'm not going to die? I could even teleport over here and it would be okay. It gives me a mana potion, which I might or might not need. Sure. Let's just play it safe. Now I guess we wait 2 turns? Oh no, we already got shifted away. Thank you for that, Mordred. Now I'm in a much safer spot. Nowhere close to Mordred, but still safer. You can clearly tell that I absolutely lost focus here. Yeah. But this fight is, like I told you, it's completely different from the rest of the games up until this point on this challenge. On most builds, you can do the same thing that you did to get to Mordred, to kill Mordred, in this game at least. In some builds, like that doesn't apply for some builds. But in this challenge, at least the paint mirror thing that I was doing, like, yeah, it's not gonna cut it. Okay, Mordred's close. Unfortunately for you, Mordred, I happen to have the power of soul tax on my side. Big damage, and we finish off with one of these. That killed Mordred, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, killed Mordred 2 times, 3 more to go. So now I just have to hold on for 4 turns. I think that, like, and it's a bit crazy that I haven't gotten it. I guess that this spell is not as prevalent in 2 compared to 1. I should probably get Blink. Yeah, in 1 it's much more important to avoid taking damage. Mordred is eluding me. And run away, come on, get over here so I can soul tax you. Mordred reincarnated in the same tile? What is this? Oh, Tlasafan the Philosopher Lich. That's what it is. I got swapped away? Yeah, I got ether swapped by a dream hack. What a shame. I think that every time I take damage, the paint mirror effect just reflects the damage. So if I take a bunch of instances of damage, I reflect a bunch of instances of damage, and that is really good at shield shredding, as you can see here. We're almost done. Thank you, Oculus, for carrying this. That was pretty nice of you, Oculus. If you're within range, you're dead. Wow! It's like he knew. Okay, we're fine. We can easily finish this. Word of Chaos. Teleport close to Mordred in case. Yeah, because Mordred was within my range because I had the Oculus and it's over now. Twilight Gaze. Soul Tax. Annihilate goodbye. And we are done! That was Ogre Mage. Ogre Mage completed. And also Improviser completed this run. I am very happy with the progress that we have made in the Archmage trials today. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff indeed. The final fight was pretty messy. Like I lost all my focus there. Had I been more focused, I wouldn't have fumbled around the first couple of turns, and I would have just been doing what I was doing to kill Mordred a lot sooner. It wouldn't have lasted nearly as much. I was trying to do Horde of Halfman Pain Mirror stuff, you know, the same way that I have been handling the rest of the game. And very clearly it was not the correct thing to do. The Horde of Halfman dudes, they're kind of powerful, but they need a lot of support. And with 0 skills, they're super fragile. Like I was casting them and they were all dying instantly, and that just doesn't work without items, without skills. Yeah, you don't get anything from them dying instantly. So I changed my approach, and changing my approach got the job done pretty well. Yeah, damage to enemy is almost 10k Pain Mirror. Pretty good indeed. Quite the run. But now I will call it, because I don't think I have time to do another one. It is nice that I played a little bit of Rift Wizard 2 to get a little bit more content for the YouTube. I will be posting it in the near future, and I will also be playing more because I want to make more content for Rift Wizard for the YouTube. Thank you everyone for your continued support. Thank you Batrat for the subscription. Thank you Giant Hawkweed for the subscription. Thank you Jaktaru for the subscription as well. I appreciate your continued support, everyone. It really means a lot to me. It helps me eat, and I like eating, so yeah. And I will be back maybe tomorrow, probably tomorrow actually, and I will play probably more Rift Wizard 2, but I don't actually know what I will be playing. With that being said, see you around and have a nice rest of your night.